Peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. Alright, man. So we have a huge contradiction in the sport of boxing because it just dawned on me. Now that Gervonta Tank Davis is the newly crowned WBA world champion at the lightweight division, holding the main title instead of just the regular title, and he received this position via email, wouldn't that now make him the newly crowned email champion? Just like he said when Devin Haney was crowned the WBC champion via email many years back. Because for those who've been living under a rock, when Devin Haney first became the WBC champion, when Mauricio Suleiman elected him WBC champion after Lomachenko had vacated the belt, Tank was one of the first people was talking about how Devin is not a world champion, that he's the email champion. And then you had so many people just piggybacking off of what he was saying. You had fighters even doing it, but more so you had a lot of fans, people who dislike Devin Haney and people who love Tank regardless of what he does and say. They was just running rampant with it. And even when Bill and Dev was online, even saying it to them on live. But ever since recently, when Tank was elected the WBA champion, I haven't really been saying anyone call him the email champion. And that's weird because, like I said, he was the first person saying it, and a lot of people was running with it and running with it so much that even after Devin Haney, anyone who obtained the belt via email or just elected without fighting, people was calling him the email champ or the paper champ. So why people not keeping that same energy with Tank? And the reason is because it's just huge bias. You got some people who like the sport of boxing, and then you got some people who just like certain fighters. And I guess that's cool and all. Like, you can be cool on liking your fighter, but when you downplay another fighter just because your fighter may not like him, that really means that you're not genuine to the sport. You're just a casual. That proves that you're only casual, because if you was a real fan of the sport, then when you see two fighters who are among the elites, who are accomplished champions in their own rights, then you want to see the best fight the best, especially if they're in or around the same weight class. And you got people talking about, well, Devin is bigger than Tank. Well, for the longest time, they was in the same weight class. And Dev only just moved up to 140, a 5-pound difference. Do y'all forget back in the day, Marvin Hagler was calling out Sugar Ray Leonard when Hagler was a 160-pounder and Leonard was a welterweight or 147-pounder? Back then, there was no super welterweight. There was no 154 pounds. You was either a 147-pounder, and if you moved up, you moved straight up to middleweight, 160. So you had someone who was 13 pounds heavier than another man keep calling them out, and you had the public backing them up, clamoring for the fight, which eventually they did fight. And you had that smaller guy beat the bigger guy, because that smaller guy was really that dude. So if Tank was really that dude, then y'all would really want to see that fight. But I think the real is, a lot of people who support Tank, they see his flaws and they see the skills of Haney. And although they might not say out loud that Tank might lose, but I think people know, so they try to do anything they can and say and try to downplay the fight and downplay Devin Haney's accomplishments. And I think it's whack. But if you're going to downplay him and downplay him getting a belt via email, then y'all should do the same thing with y'all fighter, like him or not. Like, you got to be consistent, because if you're not, then it just shows your true character. But it is what it is. I just wanted to put that out there. I just wanted to put y'all on notice, if y'all haven't peeped already, that there's a lot of amnesia going on right now and inconsistency. But I'm not surprised. It is what it is. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.